Subscribe to Smartphone Tutorials and hit the notification bell icon to get instant notification. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Ideally, in a normal situation, this video was supposed to be a straightforward 18 watts versus 27 watts charger. The K20 Pro comes out of the box with an 18 watt fast charger, and the Poco X2 comes with a 27 watt sonic charger. So what I thought a few days back is I will buy a 27 watt charger and then see what the comparison is. Now, before doing all of that, I did actually go ahead and try one of these chargers, and it clearly showed turbocharge in MIUI, so I was convinced that it makes quite a lot of difference, at least 20 to 30% of difference in terms of charging speed. I went ahead on Amazon, I looked up the title very clearly, and I ordered a charger. Now I've been using it for a week and I found out that I have never seen that turbocharged indication, and luckily I had another MI Sonic charger next to me. The moment I connected that, immediately it showed up as turbocharged. So I figured something is wrong. Then I looked at it side by side, and trust me, the results were not good, because apparently I have a fake charger and they tried their best to hide it, but well, the charger came to me, so there is going to be a way we are going to find out. So in today's video, what we are going to do is there are two things that we are going to do. One, we are going to check the original and the fake charger side by side as to what are the markings that you can notice to identify a fake charger before getting scammed. And secondly, we are going to compare the 18 watt charger with the original 27 watt charger, and just to make things interesting, we will also throw in the mix the charger that I got. And mind you, the title is correct, it is not clickbait at all. I am a Prime user, I ordered it from Amazon. It legit says MI 27 watt sonic fast charger. They have duplicated things to an extent wherein even the manufacturer, they have mentioned the original MI manufacturer on their website on Amazon. I have reported this to Amazon, but it is highly disappointing. Nonetheless, this will be a fun video. But before we begin, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a video. At the same time, here's a card to the K20 Pro playlist. Go ahead and check that out as well. Now, without further ado, hello awesome people. Welcome to Smartphone Tutorials. My name is Kailash. Let's get going. Alright, so welcome to another video, and what we have here is all the things that we need to check what exactly is going on over here. So let's start with what we have. We of course have a K20 Pro, and then we have the original charger that came with the phone. It is an 18 watt charger, and on the Ampere application, which is available on the Play Store, it shows me around 3000 milliamp of charging current. Now that is something I have been having from day one, so I've not really had a problem. Now this is where things get tricky over here. One of these two is the duplicate charger. Let me know in the comment section which one do you think is the duplicate one. The one which is closer to the black is number one, and the one which is not close to the black charger is number two. So number one is duplicate or number two? Let me know in the comment section, and let's see how many of you are actually right. So the reason I am back to stock MIUI is because that turbocharging indication I could only see on this particular ROM. And yes, this is official 12.0.2. I will make a review video. Give this video a like if you want to see a full review on MIUI 12.0.2. Now, nonetheless, what we will do is we will follow a very simple charging test mechanism, wherein I will first connect this charger. We will see what it shows on the lock screen. Then we will open the Ampere application and see what is the maximum charging current that we get. Post which we will connect one of these two chargers and we will see what we get on the lock screen, because as you know, the K20 Pro, not the K20, the K20 Pro supports up to 27 watts fast charging. So if it is the original charger, on the lock screen it should tell us MI turbocharge, and the charging current should be at least 20 to 30% higher, and then we will connect the other charger as well. And this video will also give you the answer as to upgrading from a 18 watt to a 27 watt charger, is it any beneficial or not. So first things first, let's actually go ahead and connect the stock charger. I know it's a little dirty, but then it has been used for more than a year, so that is why it looks like that. So here we go. This is the stock charger that we are connecting, and let's see how that goes. Okay, As you can see, the phone has started charging and it does say quick charge. So that is what we were looking for. Now let's go to Ampere and let's see what it actually says over here. So this is a free application on the Play Store. If you've never seen it, you don't really need root access or anything. And as you can see right off the bat, it is directly giving me 2950 to 2980, 3000 milliamp of charge. So that is what you would, roundabout expect from the stock charger, 3000 to 3200. And it does take 1 hour and 10 minutes or 1 hour and 20 minutes to charge the phone completely using this particular 18-watt charger. So now we will connect one of these two chargers and we will see what we exactly get. So let me disconnect this charger. This is the maximum that we got in this particular charger, the 18-watt one, 3160 milliamp hours. So let's disconnect now. All right, so before we begin testing these two chargers, one of them is original, one of them is duplicate. You can actually go ahead and stop the video over here. You can look at the nitty-gritties, the details, and towards the end of the video, once we are done testing both of these, I will show you which one is original and which one is not. That of course you will also come to know with the charging test that I'm going to do with the phone. But here's a quick overview of what each of these chargers look like. If you have a look, these are very, very identical. Like almost everything on them is designed or manufactured in such a way that it is supposed to be a replica. Now let's go with the left one first and let's see what the results are. We also have Ampere open over here, so let's actually first lock the screen. I'm gonna connect this charger now. Just keep in mind, you can decide which one is number one and which one is number two. Look at the phone. All right, so the phone at this point does say quick charge. We will wait for it to show turbo charging. That's about how much time it would take to show this is a turbo charger. So now we will go to Ampere. Okay, I'm fine with the charger not showing turbo charging and giving me a higher speed current. That's completely okay. But let's see where this one stops. Like, on the original, okay. That is right about where the 18-watt charger is, going to give me the charging speed. So essentially, if you are marketing something as a 27-watt charger, this is not the output that you would look for. So as you can see, it is going 3140. We will give it some more time to actually go ahead and see if it is increasing anything above 3200. Matter of fact, if you rewind the video, you would see that in this much time, the original 18-watt charger had already crossed 3200 or 3150. So now we are at the same point, 3170, 3180. I think that is where it stops. Okay, it's still climbing. There you go. So it topped out at 3200 and then it gave up. So essentially they are marketing this charger as a 27-watt charger, but the output that it is actually giving is just 3100 or 3200, which is exactly the same as this. Now, before we begin comparing things side by side, let me actually tell you this is the one which is the original one over here. Now I'll tell you the subtle differences when it comes to marketing towards the end of the video, but let me first show you what exactly is going on over here. So we're going to remove the charger that we were using. Now we're going to lock the screen again so that you guys can see what I refer to. Alright, so it is time to connect charger number 3. This is the original Sonic Charge. It has been purchased from a official MI offline store, not an online store. So let's connect this and see what happens with the lock screen. Okay, we get the fast charge notification and there you go, MI Turbo Charge. Right off the bat, within 2 seconds of connecting it, it would show you MI Turbo Charge. That is a clear indication that this is the original one, and as you can see over here, it will start charging from a very high current, like 2000, 3000, 4000 or something like that. Let's wait for it to measure. There you go, directly 3940. It didn't even go to 2000 or 2500. So that's where about it. This one tops out at around 4200. And another indication is, if you look at the lock screen, now it would not tell you charging fast or fast charging, it would tell you charging rapidly. So these are a few indications of what exactly tells you how fast your phone is charging and how much is the difference. If you look at the technicalities, it is around 1000, milliamps. So usually on 18 watts you get 3000, and on 27 you get 4000 or 4200. So that's essentially 30% faster. And for the money, like $1,000, it is definitely worth it, because on every charge it would save you 10 to 20 minutes, or from 0 to 50 you would get that much faster. Now that we are done determining which is the charger, which is original, duplicate, and what are the differences in terms of currents and charging speeds, let me actually show you both the original and duplicate chargers side by side before we conclude this video. Alright, so before I actually pick it up, let me actually show you side by side. You can see this is the duplicate one, this is the original one. There are very subtle differences. Now if you can see, I think the logo on the original one is a little larger in size. The first very obvious thing that you would notice over here is that the printing of all these labels, the engraving or whatever you call it, is very dark on the original one, and it's very light on the duplicate one. Apart from that, they have tried mimicking everything from the original charger, and they have pretty much done it. But what gives it away, now if you look at the QR code over here, this looks like a genuine QR code which you can actually scan from a phone's camera. So if you look at the QR code on this one, it actually is garbled sort of, it's not clear, like you would not be able to scan it. So all in all, what I'm trying to say here is, on a reputed website like Amazon, especially with a Prime account, and I will show you a snapshot of my order history and also the product page. This, of course, after I reported to Amazon, they have removed it from their listing, but it clearly said that it is a MI 27 watt super fast charger, and in bracket it did say that it is the Sonic charge adapter. At the same time, if you scroll down on their page, you would notice that they are using actual official images from the Xiaomi website. Now, to me, I paid some attention after a week, and I luckily came to note that this is duplicate over here. But if it is someone who is not that knowledgeable, they would just look at the fast charging notification on the screen and think that they got a better deal. But if you have a K20 Pro, or a Poco X2 for that matter, if you are using a 10 watt charger or a 15 watt charger, this phone or these phones will show you charging on the lock screen. If you're using the original 18 watt charger or any 18 watt Qualcomm certified charger, it will show you fast charging. But if you use this one, it will show you quick charge turbo, and on the lock screen it will actually show you charging rapidly. So this video is not really to give a bad name to Amazon, but yes, it is very disappointing, and we expect better from Amazon India, because you guys are a trusted website, millions of people shop from you, and I really expect you come up with a replacement option for this, or maybe offer me a refund, because I've lost faith and I'm going to go to the official MI store and buy the 27 watt charger. Now let me know in the comment section if there is anything of this sort that has happened with you, and was this video helpful or not. If you have not subscribed to the channel, a sub to the channel would be amazing. Until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at Smartphone Tutorials. Keep smiling, take care, goodbye.